Me and my husband met when we were 14. We were both 14. Married April 20th of 98 at age 16, very young. Our first child was born, my son, February 23rd of 2000. My oldest daughter was born May 17th of 2001, and the younger one was born September 27th of 2004. He was supposed to call at 10 o'clock, to tuck the kids into bed and say goodnight to everyone, and I never got that call, which was kind of odd. I ended up calling his phone and it went to voicemail, left a message, and I went to bed because I knew we had to be up early, and I got a call about 6 in the morning, and it was my mother-in-law. And she's the one who gave me the news that he had been in an accident and didn't survive, and kind of took it as a shock at first. I didn't believe her because I had talked to him the day before, but it was just really hard. It was really hard. That day I couldn't go out and travel, to where everything happened, because kind of lost it that day. But I headed out there that following Sunday, and the rest was just planning for a funeral, I guess, bringing his body back home. And it was really hard on me and the kids, really, really hard. I think my middle daughter, the oldest girl, she took it pretty hard. We all took it really hard, but I think she took it the worst. It was a couple weeks of just hard times, I guess. During this time, I had to take some time off of school and work with my, to help my kids and myself go through what was going on. Earlier that year, we had noticed a lump on my son's neck. October 8th of 2008, he was diagnosed with cancer. I want it to be wrong, because I kind of had just a sixth sense. I felt alone. I wish I had my husband to go through all this with. I was scared. I didn't want to lose my son. Throughout this time, I've been going to school, putting myself through medical school, and also taking care of my son and my other children, which is just a little bit of stress. And I had a major stroke, and the stroke kind of affected my whole body. And I continued to have several mini strokes until finally last year, doctors rushed me to Cottage Hospital and in CCU for a few weeks, and they said that if I didn't take care of that, as soon as possible, I could possibly have a heart attack or worse. So I ended up having heart surgery. I found out about 3 years ago about the financial aid through, I made a friend at the YMCA, Kathy, and she actually talked to Shannon about my situation, and they offered me 100% scholarship for the YMCA. I was shocked. I was happy. I guess shock was the word. I didn't realize how much the Y helped, and I was happy. I was happy that my kids could still participate in the programs that they offered. It's been a distraction, I guess you can say, a sense of normalcy for my kids. It just keeps them busy. It kind of takes us away from all the chaos, I guess that you could say, all the stuff that we go through with my son, being treatment and surgeries and radiation. As far as my son, for my daughters, it's a distraction for that fear of, what's going to happen, or not being able to see their brother all the time. And I think it's where the kids don't think of, is mom sick, or is brother sick, or, my son doesn't concentrate on so much of his illness versus, I can play basketball, I can play sports, I can do that, I can swim. I think he sees his strengths more when he's there. I think my girls see him stronger as well, because he's big brother in their eyes, and they feed off of that. And when they see me happy and him, and of course when I see them happy, it just brings us closer. There's not that sadness or that cloud, so it's a way for us just to let go of everything and just be normal. There's times where we're stressed out because of treatment or somebody being sick or just so many things that have gone out, and it's like it's a de-stressor for me. It's a place where me and my kids can go and just kind of forget about everything else that's going on. And they swim and I work out, and we're able to participate in all the amenities that they offer, which is not just so much working out. It's family. It's us being able to be together, either while the kids are skateboarding or playing basketball or swimming. It's a place where we can forget about everything that's going on and just be normal and be kids. My son's 13 years old and he's gone through a lot along with my other children. But at the Y, I can actually see them be kids again, I don't have to worry about them going through all this stress. It's just a place where they can be free and happy. And I love it. I love seeing that in them. I love being able to feel that as a mom. Seeing your children just be children. The YMCA staff, who I can also call friends because that's what they've become, it's not a normal staff. I mean, they're not just there to work. They have comforted me in ways that they will never know. They've offered words of consolation, of advice, and just genuinely, truly cared, and you can feel that. You can feel that when they talk to you. I mean, I've not only words, hugs, just I have a bad day and I go in there and it's like they brighten my day. They were, just there. They were there to kind of get me through it emotionally. I've developed a lot of friendships through that. So they are staff, but I see them beyond that. They're friends. They've become friends. At the Santa Maria Y, we feel happy. We feel grateful and just normal. I guess that's the best feeling. Free to be able just to be us. My children wouldn't be able to have that freedom. My children wouldn't be able to have that sense of release, of de-stress, It's bigger than just the facility. It's the people, it's a family, and we wouldn't be a part of that if it wasn't for them. So thank you.